jar shoe bok choy.
You betcha.
We had a token Chinese family when I was in high school that lived near us,
Yeah.
and they had a token Chinese restaurant called the Jubilee Dragon in Frankfurt.
No, nice.
And the best thing on the menu was a dish called char siu bok choy, and it
All
was
right.
you know what bok choy is, right? It's like a
Oh yeah.
but
Cabbage,
it was
cabbage type celery, cabbagey celery
beef
type stuff.
beef and bok choy and like a kind of a light, uh, very light savory brown gravy, and oh, it was so good.
I like the bok choy.
I am a fan of the bok choy. I'm also a fan of the jar shoe bok choy.
Yeah, and then these are fucking maps.
Ugh. Yuck. I ate a chocolate chip cookie and then
You all right?
took a drink of my Coors Banquet, and it was not good together. It was not good.
Of course.
Ugh.
Why do you need all that Coors? Because he's thirsty down here.
Because he's thirsty, damn me. Well, if his patient is stable, then he should be home and playing. He'll wait.
He'll make it.
That's why they got nurses.
I wonder if. I bet this thing's not even. God, great.
My daughter's home for a couple of days, but she had to bring some work home with her. She is fostering a couple of cats from work, little kittens that she has to like tube feed, and our cats are just beside themselves. They don't know what to think.
Not happy about it.
She's got these two kittens in a little incubator, and she has to pull them out every 4 hours and tube feed them. They're cute as buttons, though. I'd like to keep them both. Right. Yeah. Just telling them about the kittens.
The only thing stopping you from keeping those cats is you.
Well, and her work.
Motivational.
Oh, that's right.
But yeah, that's true. I don't want two more cats. I like the two we got. Still haven't gotten them working together. They're being persnickety.
Wow. How dare they?
Yeah. We've got one cat that's probably pushing 14, 15 years old, and then one that's under one. And
Okay.
the young male cat is still picking on the old female cat. And it's getting better. We're about like 75-25 the time that they can be out together.
Right.
But it's still, sometimes he just gets relentless, trying to jump on her, bite the back of her neck, and he's been fixed. I don't know why he's so hostile towards her, but
Well, Ripley was the same with Levy too. You know, she would give her a moment's peace sometimes.
I mean, he stalks her. So when we first got him, we had to keep him pretty well separated, and so he got used to sleeping in my office at night with the door closed. I would feed him, and then put him to bed in a little enclosure thing, but now he doesn't still use the enclosure, But when it gets like 9, 10 o'clock, he gets pissed if you don't take him to bed and feed him and close the door. He wants it, and so he takes it out on the other cat.
Well, Dad, put him to bed.
I do, but I want him to come jump up in the bed with us at some point.
Yeah.
But maybe he's just not going to be that cat.
Well, he might be, like you said, if she's 14, he might be giving her, actually letting her run that until he takes over.
Her physical activity went way up when we brought him home, so
Oh, yeah.
it's been good for her.
Mm-hmm.
The stress probably has not been all that good, but you can put him in here. I know. Well, he just ate too, so. Or were you being bad? You just got relegated. Well, you just got relegated. Go ahead and close it all the way. You just got relegated, buddy. Maybe Strahd has a cat in Ravenloft, and we can use his meows to.
There you go.
He'd be like just flavor for the soundtrack. Come on, buddy. It's pretty cool though watching my daughter work. She actually sticks that little feed thing all the way down their throat to their stomach and feeds them with a syringe. Because they're still too young to latch on to the nipple thing that they had. So I've never seen.
So it's less eating than just depositing in their stomach, right?
Pretty much, yeah. But it's funny to watch them. They'll be meow 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 meow, and then until she starts pushing that stuff, and as soon as it hits their stomach, they just kind of melt. And, so good.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of funny.
Okay, so the maps basically suck. So we're gonna have to use some theater of the mind. There's no grids on these things. We're gonna have to do some theater of the mind, and I'm just gonna have to make
The maps that came with the adventure don't have grids?
Yes, no grids. Well, they're not flat. They're like 3-dimensional, and I don't know if I can share this or not. Are you able to see that?
I got a black block.
Okay, let me see if I can.
Oh, I see something. I see Ezzy. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's actually a pretty cool image, but
It's a cool image, but it's
how do you use
unusable.
that as a map, though?
Interesting.
Can you? But that's the only map they sent.
Well, no, there's one for each floor like this.
Oh,
and
I see.
So each level of the castle's got this, but none of them are. You can't set grids on them or anything.
Well, I guess we could use that one to ping where we are specifically, and then just have a blank.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, and
move on.
So I'll put everybody on the map so you can see this one.
So we'll just say, I'm gonna move opposite somebody to get flank, and then it'll just be.
Yeah. Well, I've got some battle maps we can use that I just pulled. So you can see you got like the 3D image of just the whole castle, and then you got the floor plan.
Yeah.
And so this is the outside, so you can see the outline of the castle, and then it's just everything else is just the outside space.
Yo, get out of my beer, dude.
So there, it's kind of cool, but it's kind of a pain in the neck.
That's a cool picture, rendering of the castle, though. I like that.
Yeah. Well, shall we go ahead and start, or should we wait on John?
How far of a drive is it for him from the hospital home?
Not very far.
Jared, you sure there's not any flat maps? Just those cutaways?
That's all these cutaways, man. That's what's in the book, and that's what's in this. I'll get on.
So what happens when you get to an encounter and stuff like that? There's no.
Yeah, that's just. This is the Castle Ravenloft battle map.
So
you're on.
the encounters are attached to these maps?
Yeah.
The pins,
Wow, is
like
there
the red pins?
the pins?
or-
Yeah, the red pins in there?
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
That's wild. I'm fine with either of mine.
Yeah, we'll
Well, I'm
figure it
glad
out.
those guys left Wizards of the Coast. They've been doing shitty work.
They all jumped ship.
They did.
This happened once before.
Yeah, and you did say that happened with the creative
Paizo.
Pathfinder.
Yeah.
I didn't know that all happened. Interesting.
Yep. They had 3.5 guys when they made 4.4E, the 3.5E guys all jumped ship because 3.5E was about perfect. And that's Pathfinder basically.
Where'd they
They
go?
just-
Cobalt Press and
No, they went to Paizo and created
they went to
Pathfinder.
Paizo too. Okay.
No, they went to Paizo and created
Oh,
Pathfinder.
Pathfinder. That's right.
Yeah. And 3.5 is basically D&D 3.5 is Pathfinder. They just took it with them because they didn't like the direction 4E was going, which was 4E was a disaster. So they took 3.5 with them and created Pathfinder at Paizo. And that's what 3.5
Well, yeah, from the
D&D
stuff that I've
was.
seen though about these guys leaving for Darrington Press, they didn't leave because they didn't like the direction that D&D was going. They just wanted to do this other thing.
Yeah, it was the shortest retirement ever. I'm pretty sure is what somebody said it was.
I don't even understand what that means.
Well, I mean,
They
the bottom line.
retired and left, and then just decided to go to Darrington like a month or so after, I guess.
Yeah, that was clearly all.
All part of the
You know,
plan.
your city's cat. But I tell you, for anybody that didn't like the woke direction that D&D went, they're going to hate Daggerheart and those guys teaming up with the Critical Role crew because they are, as inclusive and they drove a lot of it.
Yeah.
I've watched
It's
a
just,
little bit of
whatever.
that first playthrough for Daggerheart stuff, and I wasn't really that impressed with it as
No, not at all.
compared to D&D. I was like, well, it's not different enough that it seems like it's something to leave Wizards of the Coast for. Maybe they just wanted more developmental control, or maybe they didn't like
I think they
Hasbro.
just wanted to make money.
Make money, and I mean, honestly, to get with Matt Mercer, a good creative guy,
Yeah.
gives more opportunities. I would say.
I mean, Matt's already got that whole
Hey guys,
all
Hey,
of the year, all of the
What's up,
whole
John?
planet. Oh, what's up, John?
I think it's pretty hilarious that Crawford is interested in hooking up with a creative guy, Matt Mercer, when he's literally the creative guy where he was.
Mhm.
Well, I'll tell you, I think Matt Mercer's Matt Mercer's got him hands down on creativity.
I know, but so
Mercer's
why does he
also
want to
got
join him and be
power, I
second
think.
fiddle? I mean, I just don't understand what Crawford thinks he's going to
Well,
bring to the table there.
Some people like writers' rooms and things like that, so more people to bounce ideas off of and kind of,
Mhm.
build something together.
Yeah, I don't know what Matt Mercer's getting out of that deal. But
Well, my guess is that the D&D guys will take over development of the game under, kind of with Mercer kind of being the creative lead, but it's going to let Mercer continue to run Critical Role Empire, all the gaming and, the live stuff. Because, that That's my guess. It's just
Well, yeah, he's more creative, not like the technical aspect of the game. He wants it to run probably a little bit easier in D&D or one thing or another, but
I'd be interested more than Daggerheart from Darrington Press. I'd be interested in getting a group to play Candela Obscura.
That game is pretty cool.
I did not enjoy that at all.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought the premise is really cool to me, but it's a lot like Delta Green kind of, but
Yep.
in a different way.
It's just more like Time for Chaos, I think. But I think part of the problem is that like, the Taliesin Jaffe guy is just he rubs me, just wears me slick. His whole voice, everything. Of all that whole crew, he's one of the least favorite. And he was a pretty major player, I think. Candela Obscura.
I think he was like one of the driving forces behind it.
Yeah. And it just. Well, Joe Bob's not here. He didn't tell us he wasn't going to be here. So, we're going to go ahead and start. As you all approached Castle Ravenloft. After all of your allies apparently have met with their demise. And just as a reminder, here's the image as you approach the castle.
How are we approaching
Towers.
the castle? Are we walking, or are we riding in that carriage, or?
I don't think you guys were in a carriage. You guys have been walking.
Okay.
You were taken by carriage that first time.
Right.
yeah, he didn't send one this time. It's pretty rude.
Yeah, it's not the
Yeah,
most.
As we've been walking for hours or days or whatever, have we any evidence that anybody's been monitoring our progress, or that we've been detected, or we're not detected as far as we know, or how's that go?
You would have to assume, I think, that Strahd knows you're on the way. I mean, he's basically told you he's known everything you've been doing since you've been here.
Okay.
So as you way outside and the mist swirling around, Esmeralda stands looking up at the castle, quiet reflection.
As the group sits nestled in the shadows observing Strahd's castle, Ez couldn't keep her thoughts from wandering to Erasmus. She never asked Van Richten for the details of his encounter with his son, only that he, as he put it, he did what must be done. At the time, she never questioned his actions, but since going it alone, she has come to realize not everything is always as it seems, and compassion does have the power to heal. Can there be vampires who are kind, or is cruelty a side of the transformation? It was once thought that of werewolves, but we have since learned otherwise. I know Van Richten is within these walls. What condition he is in is unknown, as is my loyalty to him. This band of misfits I find myself aligned with feels more and more like family. Not that I fully trust any of them, but still, I trust them more and more, and definitely more than the Vistani or even Van Richten. Selim, the bringer of light, I know that sword had the power to bring him out of the darkness. Willen, the little one, mighty enough to unite a pack. Jide, the bearer of chaos, by whose actions push us further than we thought we could go. Then there's Raylan, with his heart full of love and a desire to bring out the best in everyone. Njal, the reluctant leader, embracing the role he was destined for, guiding his pack. Shadowslav, in him I feel I have found a kindred spirit. The others would be wise to draw on his knowledge. And Raskeller the snake. I trust this snarky, arrogant snake in the grass less than any of the others, and question his intentions constantly, but I must admit, he has quite the allure about him. Too bad pieces of him keep falling off. I felt compelled to come back to Barovia, and I believed it was because Van Richten needed me. But looking around, I believe the fates intended this union all along. There is no one else I would want to take on Strahd with, other than my pack.
Yeah.
I'll
Aww.
give you a bottle cap if you are not full.
Aww.
Shadowslav, You took your bottle cap from the journal, I think.
I just doing it right this second.
Okay. So the thick, cold fog swirls in the courtyard as you enter through the open gates. Sporadic flashes of lightning lance the weeping clouds overhead as thunder shakes the ground. Through the drizzle, you see torch flames fluttering on each side of the keep's open main doors. One light spills out of the entrance, flooding the courtyard. High above the entrance is a round window with shards of broken glass lodged in its iron frame. The walls enclosing this courtyard are approximately 90 feet tall, and these are the walls that basically you basically have come in right up through here. The door will be down here, obviously on the ground, coming through these gates, equivalent of where you're looking at that castle. So you come through into that courtyard, and you're right in here inside the castle walls. You come through the towers, the gate towers, and there's a flagstone floor with a hollow tower stretching high above this, the ceiling that you see there. And you can go around to either side of the castle, go into the front door, whatever you so choose.
I'd like to do a
Choose your fate.
He just did his perception. I also want to do a perception check to see if,
Okay.
or I guess a perception to see if we have, if we're being observed. We can tell if we're being observed.
Okay.
So well, it's doing too. Anybody looking for us, listening for us?
Negative.
Any
As
sign of creatures?
Lightning flashes lighting up the castle in front of you. You see a face. It's obscured though, you can't quite tell it. In one of the windows. Lightning flashes the second time, and the face is gone.
We have some teleporters.
So, looking at the map,
Mm-hmm.
the castle, the rendition of the castle, did we come through that portcullis
Okay.
area into the
So-
right-hand side of the courtyard?
So see where I put Alpha right here?
Yep.
You came through those towers, and then the wall would be right here. So that outer wall, and then so basically you're right here,
Okay.
where I just moved Alpha.
Can you see the whole map, or do you just see a piece of map? Because all I see is a very tiny sliver of map.
I see the whole thing.
I was
Really?
thinking maybe we were in this area.
John missed that whole conversation.
Yeah,
this
it's a
is just
terrible
cutaway.
map for us to use. Yeah.
We don't have a map. We're going to have to use theater of the mind. We have to use this little cutaway thing to.
Yeah, the map's a disaster.
Okay.
You're seeing the right.
Willen rolled a survival check. I don't know if that's the right thing to roll, but he's looking for other ways in. Like, is there a secret passage? Is there a path through the brush? Anything? Sewer.
Right now you're in the courtyard of this castle. There are openings to either side, so you could, so you're right about there, and it's open on either side. So you can come up here to this side
It's
of
like
the
all
courtyard,
grass around there.
here to this side of the courtyard. There's flagstone walkways and pavers, and so basically all of that gridded area on the bottom map that is basically open to you, and you can wander through that area. You can kind of see like the little openings in where the portcullises are for each gate.
Is there any plant life, anything like that around?
No.
John, that's weird. That is not what we see.
Dead around this place.
Yeah, I closed it out and opened it up again, and that's what I got again. I don't understand.
Let me see what he got. Is this in the text?
It just
Yeah.
sees a rectangle
A little
of.
sliver of the edge of a map.
This is what we see, Joe.
I assume the rest of it was. Oh wow.
Well, move your piece around. What happens when
I
you
did.
move your piece around?
Yeah, you're on the same map. You just see a side of it.
I'm just in blackness.
Can you make that bigger, I guess?
There's no way to drag the edges.
I'm going to share it. Let me share it again. That help?
No. It's weird.
So you're theater of the mind more than most of us.
It's always something with you, John.
Yeah.
Do you have? Doesn't look like you have the whole. Well, yeah, I guess you do. Very strange.
It is very strange. I've never had this.
So that the top
And like,
part of the
there's
map
no way I
is-
can get like on the edge of the picture and drag it or anything like that.
So the top part of the map, this wall that's on the upper part, is actually here. We just are not seeing it. Is that right?
Yeah, there's that wall goes all the way around.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
It's
there's
just
a
not.
portcullis on either
It's
side
just
of the
on.
big tower.
It's on either side. Yeah.
All right.
And it basically comes right up out of the side of the mountain.
Gotcha.
I'll tell you something else. It's very weird when I'm moving my guy around. The movement is calculating my movement and telling me how much I have left. It's never done that before. Is that like an update?
Yeah, that was one from last time. I think it did it for some of us.
I didn't notice it last time.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, that's different.
Oh yeah, it just had the different way that it showed us how much movement, but not the...
Cool.
I was just playing with it. I didn't mean
Yep.
to.
I wonder if I need to do an update or something.
Did you not update before you started today?
I may not have because I was trying to join you guys.
Yeah, because it's definitely updated.
I'll bounce.
Okay.
All right. So the
All right. So you want to?
tower
So basically,
on
you
either
have three
side,
choices. You
This is like a house front in between them, and
Yeah.
there's like a door with steps. And
It's just a big open. It's like a big open, like a driveway, like where you would drive underneath it, and it's like a big carport
well, I mean,
almost.
so
And
we
it
had,
covers.
do we want to try to be deceptive guys, or I mean, now that we've been seen, I guess somebody knows we've been seen. Somebody saw a face, right?
Yeah, we saw the face in
Yeah,
the window.
Willen did. And Willen would have told everybody.
Well, and I mean, he knows we're coming. It's just going to be a gauntlet. But I don't necessarily think kicking the door, start fighting as soon as we get in there. Try to get as far in as possible, I guess, but not get surrounded. I don't, I'm a cleric. I'm not really a battle commander.
Well, I just wondered if we
Just a
wanted,
caveman.
if we wanted
Just
to
a simple
continue
caveman.
to try to be. If we wanted to try to sneak in now that we've been seen, or just go for it.
Well, and I'll just turn around and say, they know we're here. Saw a face in that window.
Jide flies up, breaks through the window.
Well, I am gonna pulse the sun sword and activate it. At hearing that they've seen us, I will activate the sun sword.
Okay.
And I guess I'm gonna walk up to the door.
Gonna go straight to the door.
I guess right here.
Yep.
Or do we want to try to go around?
Would there be like a servant's entrance that we would maybe want to go into?
No.
I mean, we can do it once around the castle if we want to.
We can walk around and see
And the owl.
if there's anything any better way to go?
Yeah, I could send.
So the owl are familiar.
The owl is a familiar.
I'm on the map. I got the map.
Nice.
You got that one.
He's on the map. He's on the map.
Well, I'm going to use my.
You want to
5
Guillermo
speed.
around the place here, John?
Yeah, I would definitely would have summoned Guillermo for the whole journey here, and I will. We're basically in front of the front door, but some ways out. Is that where we are?
You are essentially right there, or right there if you're underneath the cover. So if you're on the 3D map, you're there. On this one, you're right there, right in front of the front door.
I think we're just looking for a smaller door to go to, something not as.
Guillermo is right here.
Yeah, I think before we even got up there, Guillermo would have been scouting above and ahead, and
Okay. So, I mean, you guys, there's a big gate right here. Now, can you see, I don't remember, can you see through his eyes, or do you have to?
yeah, I can see through his eyes.
Okay. So when he gets to this gate, basically this massive wall juts out to connect the outer walls of the castle with the keep. A 20-foot wide, 20-foot tall archway offers passage through the connecting wall, but it is blocked by a rusting iron portcullis. So it's basically this portcullis right here, and it is closed. Guillermo could probably go fly through it if he wanted.
Or over the wall, right?
Yeah. Fly up and over.
Or you can fly up and over however you wanted. So we got to go over.
You wanted to fry Guillermo. That thing's trapped.
Or we follow him?
I'll
Just waiting to hear.
I'll fly over the wall and peer over.
Okay. So this is just another courtyard, and he comes to another. Okay, so comes another portcullis right here. So it's basically this one right there. There's a little portcullis there that he can go through.
No sign of life, no people, no animals,
No sign of life. But if
no
he
activity.
flies over this lower wall, I'm sorry, it's a high wall too. If he flies up over that wall, basically the back of the keep finds towering buttresses and tall, boarded up stained glass windows. A small garden struggles to survive. Here's some vegetation. Small flowers press skyward against the gloom. A pair of large iron gates block the way to some kind of overlook. So basically, there is a gate right here.
And how about, can I see through these windows, looking into that space with the round ceiling?
They are stained glass and difficult to see through.
Okay.
Peeping Tom.
You can fly up and over either the wall to the northeast or the wall to the east.
I'll go to the east.
Flies up over here, and basically this is dark clouds, so you kind of come out into the open, and dark clouds are overhead, drizzling constantly. A flagstone avenue passes between these outbuildings leading to a stone-paved overlook. The overlook has a low stone wall with outward-facing gargoyle carvings. A flash of light illuminates the dismal village of Barovia below. Its rooftops visible above a smothering blanket of fog 1,000 feet below.
Okay. And then I'll circle up. I'll go to the highest point at the castle, the highest tower.
Okay.
And I will listen for and hear what I hear, specifically thinking of a beating heart.
Okay. Flies all the way up here. And let me get to that. Let me find that real quick.
Who's on journal today, by the way?
Pretty sure it's
I think
me.
it's CJ's turn.
Cool.
Through you do not hear anything,
Okay.
but you do see through some very small, like, just very, very small, like slits in the wall, almost like arrow slits, but it's probably just to provide ventilation more than anything. Some 360 feet above the courtyard, just this steadily pulsating red light
Inside that
inside the tallest tower.
pinnacle,
Mhm.
a pulsating red light.
Is it like a rave, or is it like?
Heartbeat
Yes.
pulsing.
And all of a sudden, boom, 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 boom. No, it's just red light
Guard of
pulsing.
the
Is it
castle.
an AFib?
Tachycardia. It's really going fast.
That is interesting.
You found it. You solved the puzzle.
That's all I got. Does anybody else want to have him want to give me some direction while he's up here? Or?
I mean, you kind of did a once around, saw the small portcullises. I'm sure there's random doors, but
No people, no activities, no animals,
yeah,
Yeah.
no signs
So
of
we
life.
have to- we have to break through some gates to get to different doors.
Yeah. I'll do whatever you guys want to do. I'm not sure what breaking through a gate does if we don't think we're getting in unnoticed. I mean, if we already believe that they know we're here, I don't know what sneaking in through the side door gets us, but I'm happy to do that if you all would rather.
I mean, we've been pretty.
I think it'd be
brazen.
great if we could sneak in and feel like that we were undetected until we ran across somebody, but it just doesn't seem like that's on the table.
I mean, we've been pretty brazen with almost everything we do. Would we not just go in the front door with a sun sword blazing, saying, "Fuck your darkness, come on, we're coming in."
Well, I mean, I'd say if anybody's paying any attention at all, they're going to notice that sun sword as soon as he unsheathed it. I mean, that seems about as.
This is the.
I
this
mean,
is
I
the
just
moment
don't.
that we
That was the end of subtlety.
This was the moment that we've been working towards since we got here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Especially from Salim's standpoint.
Yeah.
He's not standing on pretense as far as any of this goes. He's been through hell and back to get to here, and now that he's here, he's
ready to do the damn thing.
He doesn't want to
Yeah,
crawl
I
through
get
a
it.
sewer. He doesn't want to climb in a window.
Okay.
He's ready to go.
All right. Well, then let's go to the front door because
Yeah,
I mean,
unless
I think
somebody has an
I think
argument.
unsheathing that sun sword on the doorstep was the end of any subterfuge that we were going to do. I mean, that was
Avon
That was
called
it.
You go to the front door.
Unless somebody wants
Oh.
to try to change my mind. I can
Well, I mean,
always turn.
you've
the
already
sword
unsheathed
on.
the sun sword. I think if anybody's
I mean,
paying
that-
attention,
But
I
we
think
just
that,
we just went backwards to do the search around the house, so we could, it's not
well, that's true. That is true.
Yeah, we did retcon a little bit. So maybe if Jared would allow, maybe we've moved back to
Just
the
look to
point where
everybody,
I'm
you ready?
thinking about unleashing the sun sword unless somebody says, "Hey, wait. Let's
I am.
Unless you feel strongly that's what he would do, I don't see the upside in unsheathing it at the moment. But I mean, but if you feel like that's what he would do, I'm not trying to talk you out of it.
I think that only reason for that is in case he can't get close to somebody as soon as we get attacked, he can use an action to make it get bigger, right? We could spend a couple actions out here right now, and you could make it like 100 feet if you wanted. And it takes an
Did
action.
we get our Feast of Heroes and all
It can
that?
only
What
go out to
happened with
30.
that?
Oh yeah, that's what we were gonna do. We didn't do
You can only
that.
go out to 30 feet. You can't go out to 100.
I thought it. Oh, I thought
You
it's.
can only,
Is it only 15 and then 5
yeah.
up to 30? Okay. Yeah. I
That's
guess
what he
we did.
read to me. I mean, that's what
Yeah,
Jeff read.
yeah.
So.
Yeah. I forgot completely when we got started. I would assume, yeah, we could have had a last meal, together. This might be the last we see of each other. We need some luck for this adventure and some extra helpings. So yeah, let's cast the Hero's Feast and take an hour to eat that. We can do it on the courtyard if you want to.
Picnic.
Okay, I'm gonna try something here. I don't know if this is gonna work or not, but we're gonna try something.
We've got our picnic baskets.
What does Hero's Feast do? I can't remember.
All right, let me read this bad boy to you. All right, Hero's Feast. Cast 10 to 10 minutes, lasts for 24 hours. You bring forth a great feast, including magnificent food and drink. The feast takes 1 hour to consume and disappears at the end of that time. The beneficial effects don't set in until the hour is over. Up to 12 other creatures can partake of this feast. A creature that partakes of this feast gains several benefits. The creature is cured of all diseases and poison, becomes immune to poison, and becoming frightened. And make all wisdom saving throws with advantage. Hit point maximum also increases by 2d10, and then you gain that amount of health hit points.
So we're immune to being frightened,
Yeah. I'm gonna do this spell.
poisoned, and disease.
And we need to add 2d10 to our hit points.
Or are you
Yep.
gonna roll that, CJ?
And you're gonna do aid as well.
Well, do you get
you
to
get that-
add your extra stuff to the 2d10 since you're casting the spell? Your
Yeah,
extra
but
hit-
I don't think. Well, it is extra. Is that healing, Jared?
Yeah.
Does that constitute extra healing?
I don't see why it
Does
wouldn't.
it constitute extra healing? No, it's just temporary.
It's
No,
not-
it raises your max and you gain hit points up to that amount. So you will.
it's not temporary.
Right.
It's health.
It's temporary. It temporarily adds to your max.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, when the spell
For how
ends,
long?
They would
24
do
hours.
Gotcha.
So do we roll a 2d10 or you roll it?
I'm pretty sure I will.
Okay.
All right. I gotta make sure.
Okay,
I
guys. I just shared another map. Tell me, do you see the entire thing, or do you
Yeah.
just see where you
Yeah.
are?
No,
Yeah,
it's
the whole
good.
thing.
It's kind of cool,
Okay.
actually.
Well, we're just gonna have to do it that way because I don't know how to.
I mean, it's gonna be weird, but it's kind of neat looking.
Yeah.
I like this. I just doesn't bother me at all.
That's neat.
Do we need
And
to?
it doesn't have
make
like.
our-
I don't like the fact that you can see the whole map, but that's okay.
Are these
No, you can
5-foot
still you block
squares?
that off, man. You know what I'm
Uh,
saying? You can just block that off with a draw a box and make it not being able to be seen, and then you can just like the old school, like I've done.
Oh yeah, God.
Yeah, I know it sucks. Old school
That's-
drawing the yeah. Well, I don't like being able to see it all. I just like being able to see the map like that. I think the map was cool, but
Were those 5-foot squares?
They are 5-foot squares.
So we'd need to increase our
All right,
tokens.
now I
Oops.
well, the grid doesn't fit to the map because the map is on a plane and the grid is flat, so it's just going to be a little awkward to move around. But
old school, man. We haven't done this in a long time.
yeah, it's been a while.
All right.
Been a
I don't
while.
know.
No, you don't need to increase them, Jeff. Just stay on the grid he's got. The little grid.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. So basically, you're in the front courtyard, right in front of you, right here.
Everybody add 17.
Sweet. To the max,
Ooh.
right?
Mm-hmm.
I can't find
Put
mine.
the real one in the notes.
How did my maximum go down from 130 to 123? I don't understand that. Did something happen to him last time?
Mm-mm.
It's supposed
What
to be
happened to who?
130. Brassicaller's maximum is 130. It says 123 right now.
Yeah, I don't have any idea.
Was it the aid? No, aid gave everybody 10, right?
Yeah, but
Correct.
not maximum.
Yeah.
He had 130 on his own before anything because of the dark gift. So I'm just gonna fix it to 147 with a 17. I don't know why.
Okay, so you've got everybody got your feast stuff done.
Mm-hmm. Make sure all my stuff's on my.
Does anybody else have any buffs that they want to do?
I'll
Now's
probably
the
throw
time.
Death Ward.
Second.
I might do one here in just a second. I gotta get. Oh shit! I feel like talking. The Eldritch Mind. I got that.
Let's see, I've already got that. I've got a death ward on me. Am I supposed to have that right now?
I think it would have worn off by now.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
go
and I
away
think
after
I'm
blood.
not prone right now too.
So do
Death Ward's 8
did
hours.
somebody cast aid?
Yeah,
Okay,
I did.
When? What do we get for aid?
it's 5 temporary hit points, right?
10.
No, it's more than
10.
that.
It's not temporary hit points. It's let me double check. It's 10 hit points added to your max.
Shit, man, I've got a ton of hit points now.
But did we get 10 or 17?
I think you get 10 and 17.
Both?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Temp hit points stack.
No, not 10.
I mean, you get 10 from my aid, and you get whatever you get from the hero's feast. I mean,
Yeah.
Because they're not temps, so they do
Right. I'm
stack.
sorry. I keep saying
All right,
that.
that's fine.
Hit
I'm
points.
taking them all out within the first 10 minutes in this castle anyway, so it's fine.
I'm trying to figure out how to.
Oh, fuck, I'm gonna pass.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm just.
Oh, there it is. All right.
Hurting?
Let me.
I'm good.
Okay.
We're all on a map, right? So I gotta target everybody and put this hero's feast thingy on you.
Rascalar, well, shh. You'll hear the icy sound as these icy blue snake scales, and he will cast Armor of Agathis on himself for 20 temporary hit points. It lasts for 1 hour.
Salim, Reverend Shadow.
So Rascalar now has 177 hit points.
Esmeralda. Beast of Brovia,
Man, that's a lot of
Willen.
hit points.
That's ridiculous.
that
Bishop.
seems that's
Bishop
twice as
doesn't
many as
eat,
I have.
right?
What's that?
No,
Bishop doesn't eat, right? All right.
no.
So it looks like we got Salim, myself,
Myself, because I didn't want to have to open another bottle.
Shadow.
Now, does Bishop's hit points increase with whatever it is Shadowslav did?
Does it say creature, construct, or
Aid.
anything, or just say whoever?
If you can target that many,
Yeah, I
Alright,
can
everybody-
target everybody that's here.
Everybody double check that you got your hero's feast on you.
I don't see one on me, but I've got my hit points on me.
So you
Is
have
that
an
the-
immunity, poison, frightened.
Oh, I see.
Um,
Yeah, I got you. I'm
Jared,
already immune. to
Jared, can
poison.
you remove Death Ward and Prone from Willen? I can't remove.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. So Willen will tell the group that he can help them. No payment required this time. Help
So
them.
they're gonna owe you.
He can help them be stealthy. He's saying, I can help keep us from being detected unless they use magic. He's got pass without trace, basically. So he can help everybody be stealthy within 30 feet of him.
Sweet.
Leave
How
no
long does that
footprints. That lasts for an hour.
We get plus
Great.
10 to our
Plus
stealth
10
checks.
to plus 10 to stealth checks. And cannot be tracked except by magical means.
Very
And
cool.
I can't be tracked by magical means, so I can't be tracked.
I am.
So double help for you.
Yes. And Rascaller looks at Willen and kind of pats him on the head and looks at him like, good job. Practical.
Do we have to add the 10 ourselves, or do you have a thing for it to put on?
I've got an effect for it here, I think. Yeah.
You'll have to.
Well, it's just a concentration for me, so you'll have to add the 10 yourself.
Yeah, just when you roll a stealth check, just put 10 in that modifier thing up there
Yeah.
before you roll it.
Can you hit +5 twice?
Or you could. I mean,
I just didn't know if it added or.
Oh, no, I
if
don't
you
think
hit
it will.
plus-
No, it's a
plus
toggle.
5, takes it off.
just put 10 in the modifier box. Just type 10 in there, and it'll add it to
Yeah.
your roll.
I
8.
All right. Is everybody settled? Everybody good?
we level up.
Big old doors in front of you, right here.
Let's see. There might be one more thing.
What you doing?
Trying to see if I.
I'm shivering my timbers.
So.
Chad
I'm
says,
definitely
"Fuck
not-
all this shit. I'm going up here."
Yeah, I'm definitely not waiting. If you want your sun sword out, I'd go meet with Jad.
And as Jad approaches the door, these ornate outer doors, flanked by fluttering torches and iron sconces, swing silently open. Showing you access to the inner chamber, which you recall you've been here before. And this, yep.
Will in that picture is the greatest thing I've ever seen, by the way.
Oh, I love it so much.
Oh God, it's so good.
Rascaller lurking over his shoulder.
You
That's
you nailed Rascaller too. You got him perfect.
I took your picture and uploaded it and just told GPT put him over his shoulder. And that's what it did. It was so perfect.
Oh man, it's so good.
Okay, so here's what's going to happen. I am not going to move any tokens. I'm going to have ask everybody to. Yeah, I will move Jad, but I'm going to ask everybody keep your tokens up with the party. John, you got 3 to keep track of. You got your Shadow, you got Guillermo, Esmeralda, you got Bishop. So when shit happens, if you guys aren't with the rest of the party or wherever you happen to be, when something happens, that's where you're going to be.
And everybody stay close within 30 feet of Willen if you want to use a stealth check.
I'm having a hard time moving Guillermo. Everybody else is moving just fine.
Make sure to click right in the middle of him.
Yeah. It's probably easier to zoom in a bit.
Yeah, you have to definitely zoom way in so you can see the grids because it's kind of hard to see them on this thing. But
Got it.
okay.
You can make them a little darker if you want them to show up a little bit better in that.
Well, in the
Thank-
dark part, then they're so bright, it's hard to
Yeah, I see them in the
see what
dark.
I can do.
Yeah.
See what I can do.
I just make them darker, not
Yeah,
brighter.
yeah, it's just
There you go.
that's
Much
blue.
easier. That's much easier to see though on the gray, but it's hard to see on the black.
Hard to see on the black, but we'll give this a shot. I'll change it again if we need. Yeah, Guillermo's targeting the.
Go ahead.
Rev.
So did we see anything when those doors slammed open?
They swung quietly open.
I thought you said quiet. I thought it said violent.
I thought you said violently.
Yeah, violently.
Quietly.
That's what
Quietly.
Silent but violent.
You see a hall with a vaulted entry foyer. 4 statues of dragons glare down upon you, the eyes flickering in the torchlight.
Dragons. There be dragons.
I think I haven't done something right with Esmeralda because on the combat tracker it says she's wounded.
when you increased your max HP, did you increase or take away any wounds? Do you have any wounds?
Nobody here has temporary hit points on. I thought aid was temporary hit points.
I have temporary hit points.
You do.
It is temporary hit points. It is maximum real hit points.
I have temporary hit
Increases-
points from Armor of Agathis. That's what mine is.
So
Okay.
Can you click where the dragons are located?
Yes.
You said there's
Here. 4 of them here, there,
in the corner, each
And
corner
there.
of the room.
basically each corner of the
They're statues.
dragon statues. Small little wee dragons.
For now. What color are they?
Stone.
They're stone. And they all
Yep.
look the same then?
They all look the same.
Wanted to do a history check
are their
to see if they
names?
remind us of the dragons that were. Was it the Amber or was it the Abbey? I can't remember wherever it was for the. Where all the dragon shit was, like where we have to get the skull and stuff.
That was at Argavost or whatever.
Oh yeah,
That was a silver dragon. And these do not look like any of the pictures of Argynvost.
Speaking of the dragon, what about that dragon? We're supposed to get a skull or something?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's supposed to be here in
Oh,
the castle, I think.
Come on, guys, quit pussyfooting around, you bunch of pussies. Let's go. Come on, man.
Willen did a perception
Kick this
check in
door
order to see
down.
if he sees anything.
You see an entry foyer with 4 dragon statues.
No movement, anything like
No
that.
moving. No. Do best to stay as best as you can to stay on. Each other. Rest of you coming in?
I'm fine.
Okay.
Don't split the party.
The doors open by themselves. They might close by themselves.
Yeah, I'm going.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Chloe Eyes, you coming?
All right. What now?
I'm gonna, I guess, inspect this dragon that's.
It is up. It's up on a like 10 feet up.
The one that's in the.
Yeah, it's like up on a ledge. It's a little statue. They're all 10 feet above on a little ledge. Just look. It looks like they're looking down to the foyer.
Willen walks up and says, "Lift me."
All right, I put him up on my shoulder.
Okay.
More.
Willen takes a close look at those dragons.
Willen says, "Who run bar to town?"
And he reaches out and he touches the clawed foot of one of the dragon
Careful,
statues.
Willen, careful.
It feels like a stone statue.
And Willen looks down and goes, "Ah." And he climbs down.
All right, check out these doors then that are in front of us.
Okay. Is that where you want to be, Wrath, or are you coming into the room?
Who are you talking to?
You?
Rat's in the
I'm
room.
in the
He's in
room.
the
I'm
room.
right
Rat's
in the
in the
middle.
middle.
He's on the outside. Wrath is
No, he's right where that ping is.
That's I'm pinging,
right
right?
here. That's
No,
Your map must
I'm
not have
in.
been.
I'm in the room.
Your map's not keeping
Okay.
up with us.
Yeah.
Well, that's weird because it's his
Oh,
map
he's
that every
stuck
time
in the
we-
wall. Okay, so you're right here.
I was 5 feet to the left. Right there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I saw too.
That's
Where does Shellslaw? Where do you think you are?
Right here.
Ping.
right above Wrath.
Yep.
He's stuck in
So
the wall.
weird.
This is weird.
That is very weird.
It's weird.
I can't get him out. There we go. There.
That's fine.
Okay. So as Willen goes up or Celine goes up and tries to open the door, the outer doors back here, Celine's shut.
I knew it.
And the dragon eyes twinkle, and all four of them. Let me just put them on the map. Belch out a cone of fire.
I knew it.
That's rough.
Oh, this is so fun.
Oh, caught in the crossfire. Crossfire hurricane.
Stranded. Caught in the crossfire.
This is rough.
All right, now, hey, how about we change some music?
Mm-mm.
Hold on to your hats. Maybe. Come on.
And we'll see you next week.
All right, here we go. Let's do some.
That's
Yeah.
gross. That's so gross. That's so 1980s Gremlins.
Bishop is the only one not getting caught by any of it. So, boom, boom.
That's crazy. How can he be in the
Ooh.
room and not be in front of one of those dragons?
He's just not. Why does that not target? What
That's
the fuck
crazy.
is going on?
DM's got the aggro bad. I need to turn that music up.
Well, I can't target any of you with my mouse. I'm having to drag the fucking targeting thing over on you.
Oh no, that's not good. You can't target with the mouse at all?
No, let me do it.
What about the combat tracker?
Well, that's why I'm doing it from the combat tracker with the
Oh,
targeting
you
thing.
can't target from the map.
Oh, yeah, I can-
Like click on the dragon and then start targeting with the Alt key.
good one.
Is that working?
Shit. No, not really.
You got a dead soldier.
All right. That's that one.
Did that work for you, Jared?
No, it is not.
The map's not working either?
No.
Because I can target the dragons.
That doesn't help him, though.
Nope. Can you target everyone?
Oh, there we go.
No,
Yep.
they each have to. Sit.
Oh, I have to do. I got to do it individually.
Yeah.
Essie's good. She's only getting hit by one, so
Mm-hmm.
we're all,
I'm only getting
all
hit
the
by
rest of
one
us
as
get
well.
two.
I wonder if Dice
I'm
was
getting
getting
hit by
hit by one.
Oh yeah, you're only getting hit by one too. I'm getting hit by two.
I think Dice should only get hit by one.
No, John's getting 2 of them.
Liam's getting hit by two.
Esmeralda's getting
By
hit by 1. Rev's getting 2. Alpha's getting 2. Yes. Raph's getting 2.
Salim's getting one.
Salim's getting 2.
Two.
I would
He's getting
contend
one,
I'm
isn't he?
not in that top cone.
Do what?
That
It doesn't look like
Yeah, maybe you're
Salim's
not. You
in that.
might, I think you might be all right. Actually, I think you are.
But I'll
That
take
just
your
depends on
ruling.
where you put the
I'm-
cone.
I'm all for whatever you're ruling.
No, I think you're right. I think you're right.
I was thinking with Jide, if that dragon to the south is 10 feet up, how's that narrow cone getting in? But your rule.
They don't know Pythagoras here.
It's a real fun.
That's
Not
fine.
fun.
I mean, Jobab's not here. Burn Jide.
Yeah, kill him.
Sounds good.
Why is he not?
I have a
here
new
again?
practical.
Fuck if I know. He didn't tell me anything.
I don't need him anymore.
You've got a
He's
willing.
dead. He's dead to you.
He's dead to me.
All right, here we go. I will roll saving throws. First on unidentified, I guess the dragon. We're going to identify him. Red dragon, wormling. 3. Failure. Oof, brutal.
Well, that means I succeed though, because I have evasion.
Okay.
So I only take
Shadow
half.
is out, down.
It should automatically do mine for me though.
Yeah, but well, I said yours absorbed, so
Yeah. Well, no. Also, the damage though. Okay, hold on a second. The damage was 19. What damage did it say I took?
0.
So I took 0.
But it looks like it took 9 of your temporary hit points.
Yeah, but I just needed to take half of that. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it did.
Okay, well, you took 9 damage.
It did
so.
happen.
That's good. That's
All right.
exactly what it needed to take. It did. It took half of it for me.
Dragon Wormling 4. Failure. Success.
So much for our invitation.
And he said you wouldn't be bothered when you came in, or on the way in. Not once you got there.
That's fair.
That's cutting. That's
Oh,
cutting a
no.
little close there.
It's pretty rude.
That is.
Did I fail or what? Oh, you did the other side. Okay,
How
gotcha.
rude.
Oh, woo.
No, it's even more rude than having a basketball game on D&D night.
That's right.
It was an awful game, man.
If you should have just played, you would have been so much happier.
Sorry.
No, I gotta take the good with the bad. So
All right. And the dragons come to life. They do that. Now let's roll initiative.
Oy.
Ooh, good roll.
All right, so Willem took 38 points total there. Celine 29, Alpha 19. Rascaller, basically none. Bishop, none. Esmeralda, 24. Rev, 31. Shadow, 9. And Jide took 33. Willen, you are up.
Please.
Let me remove these pointers. All right.
Wait a minute. How did I? What?
What?
How did I take 38? I succeeded on second one.
I don't know.
Half damage, so the second one was a big one, wasn't it?
Oh, the first one was 24.
Yeah, the second one
Oh,
was,
shit.
yeah.
You did
I
succeed on your
succeeded on both.
concentration save, though.
Succeeded on concentration, yeah. Sorry.
It's all right.
Holy shit. That's a lot.
Jared's
Damage.
treating us like
All right.
John Wick, injuring us within 5 minutes of the movie. First 5 minutes.
I've never seen that movie,
All
so
right.
I don't know what you're talking about.
There's a dog. Things happen.
Most action movies where they injure the guy before, first 5 minutes of the movie, and so everything is exponentially harder but cooler.
These things are sitting on a plinth like 10 feet up, right?
Yeah, they're just like on a ledge.
Yeah, but not in easy reach for somebody that's 3.5 feet tall.
Not necessarily.
Did we see their heads move when they did this, or are they just in an area where they're shooting?
Oh no, they basically they moved. I mean they animated and they look like flesh now.
Gotcha. So this isn't a trap. They're like a monster, so to speak.
Right.
Kind of.
Oh.
Okay.
All right. Willen is going to use his Staff of Frost, and he's going to Cone of Cold this asshole down south.
All right.
And not hit Jide.
Okay then. Good success.
Targeting myself. I think I am. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
23. That's pretty good.
It took half, so it only took 11. But it did not do as much damage as I was hoping. Alright. Willen will move down there. And with that movement, that'll be Willen's turn.
Okay. We got a dragon's turn. Now, how smart are they? They are not dumb. Flying from 10 feet, not wanting to get down in that mess, he's going to come right down here. Not flanked yet because the other one is still above you, but he definitely wanted to get away from that mass of people. And he is going to bite at you, Celine. That is a hit. Shitty damage. All right, Dragon Wormling 4. Just got lit up by little Mr. Willen. He's going to drop down here and bite at Willen. That is going to be a hit.
Rocks.
17 points of damage. And Celine, your go. Wormling 1 is still up above you, but Wormling 2 is right down where you can get to.
Alright, I'm going to move 5 feet to the left. And Wormling 4 is down on the floor now?
He's like flying right where you know,
Alright.
like hovering at like 5 feet off the ground.
Attack him with the Sun Sword.
With advantage.
Yep. damage.
That's 10 damage.
And second attack. There's 23 to it. And that is
Okay. Alpha.
All right. He's gonna kind of stand. I'm guessing 15 feet should get the majority of everything, correct? All right. If I take a step here, should that get everything? Or should I just go here?
I don't think you're going to get. I don't know that you can get all of them.
Okay. I'll just get these 3 that everybody else is close to, and I'll go ahead and just cast Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
And you said that's only on the beginning of their turn, right?
Correct.
Okay, cool. That's my turn then.
Alrighty. The draft horse. I'm going to take him off the thing. Dragon Wormling 3 did not recharge his fire breath. That's unfortunate. He's going to start working on Bishop because Bishop's right there where he is. So that is a hit. I'm not used to seeing Esmeralda this far down the combat tracker.
is bound to
That is
happen.
weird.
Rathskeller, you are up.
All right. Rascaler. Is number 4 the one that Willen pegged pretty good?
Yeah, that's the one we're both hitting.
Okay. Rascaler will. You will say to this creature, is going to say, oh my, you're quite adorable. I've seen angrier house cats, especially one's named Stella, and he's going to pull out Stella's claw. And he is going to blue flame blade it. Well, green flame, but I call it blue because it's cold. You should put that on it. Alright. Advantage. And here we go. It's a hit. You can put psychic blades on it. Boom. And here we go. 35, and he's heavy. And that should be his turn. Wait, he'll use our bonus action. No, he won't. That's his turn, so here we go. Alright.
Bishop goes on your turn. Esmeralda, it is your turn.
Okay. Trying to remember. Oops. That's not what I want. How to curse.
I'll be right back, Jared. I've got to go take something real quick.
I think it's a wisdom. They have to make a wisdom save. I think it's wisdom.
I'm trying to figure out why this won't come up. Okay. So, I cast the wisdom saving throw over top of the dragon I want to try to curse, correct?
Mhm.
Then they have to get.
Failed.
Okay. So if they didn't reach the DC 14, then I can curse them, correct?
Yes.
Correct.
Alright. So we are going to curse them with bludgeoning. And is that a. Did I drag that onto them or not? Can't tell.
Looks like you
All right.
Red Dragon 3 by Esmeralda. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then is this one still, is it up out of Esmeralda's reach? 3?
Number 3 is No, number 3 has come down. It was attacking Bishop.
Okay.
Just gotta gear him out of your way. He's up flying, so that's fine. Get him back to
Okay.
the
So Bishop's actually going to attack 3 first.
Okay.
And why is this not? Sorry, I'm having technical difficulties.
I think it's all this map situation.
Let's see. All right. Now is Bishop? No, that's the Shadow Echo. He's gone, isn't he? Okay. So we'll do that. And he missed. And he'll try a second. And missed that one. That's disappointing. Esmeralda's going to. Does she need to move down, or is the dragon in where she can hit him?
You're fine there. It's just all cramped
Okay.
in. You're fine right there.
All right. Then she's going to. At him. With the green flame blade. Well, no, she can't do the green flame blade. She did the curse. So she's going to do her other. No, yes, she's going to do her other attack. And that's a miss. Oops, sorry, I hit the wrong button. Hit the wrong button. Let's try to hit him with that one. And she missed. So that's her turn.
All right. That will be Red Dragon Wormling 1. He's going to drop down. Got Salim right there. You and your thingies. Miss.
I'm actually going to go ahead and add my Blessed Strikes to that.
Okay, Rev, you're up.
Alright, I think I'm just gonna go for a good old solid staple and do an Aura of Vitality. And then I'll go ahead and throw one on Willin. Oh, that was poor.
What's that, huh?
Um,
Yeah. Thank you for bringing my medicine.
Need to heal myself. First level, second level, third level. And honestly, seeing where all these fuckers are, 5, 10, 15, come down here.
Cindy just brought me 40 more milligrams of Oxy, so I'm gonna be.
It's going to be all right.
Yeah,
Be fine.
I'll be better. I'll be better. No, I mean, I'm in a lot of. I'll be better in about 15 minutes. I'm eating some crackers, though, because that shit makes me sick to my stomach.
Making a big move. Shadowslav, you are up.
He was AFK. I don't know if he's back.
Shadow apparently got to roll initiative earlier, so.
He said AFK. I don't know if
Does he
he's
even
back.
play? Does he even really play anymore?
Well, he did leave Discord.
I don't even know what he would do.
He would probably go to his echo and shoot number 4. That's what I think.
Shoot number.
Oh wait, no.
He'd be disadvantaged if he did that.
Yeah, his echo is
He
in
could
combat with
probably
me.
he could probably shoot one from where he's at. Put his left hand up and just shoot stream.
Hit Salim in the head with a miss.
Because I think the Echo's dead anyway. Because he didn't get hit.
Oh,
with
Yeah,
the
it goes out. It goes out.
That's right.
It was fucking-
You have magic missile?
He's going to.
Defer.
Hold his action.
Yeah. What was that?
He's gonna move. He's gonna move Guillermo out of the way, and he's going to guide Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
Wow,
That
his
one's out there.
no wonder he can't do it. This is the craziest looking.
You can hit the one by the robot.
Yeah, he's gonna attack. I'm trying to maneuver his sheet.
Oh,
I have to step away for a minute, too, guys. I'll be right back. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
That's okay. That I believe missed. And missed.
Esmeralda.
All right, Jad is up. Jad will attack one before.
He gets 4 attacks, right?
Yep.
3 or 4? I get 4.
He has 4 in the first one.
with advantage because he's flanking.
Rage.
Rage. Rage. Where's his rage? Here's his rage. It's 1 rage.
It's probably been renamed to normal emotion.
I feel like he should be fighting with his unbranded meat stick.
Naughty 20.
Natural 20.
Good job, Jack.
Ah,
Thanks, DM.
Good job,
fuck you
Jack.
guys.
Can you roll my attacks too?
I love it. Roll a d10 and gain this many 10 hit points.
Oh, nice.
7 10 hit points.
That wipe out his other? Or do you have, I got that wiped out.
You didn't.
He didn't have any.
I don't have any.
He didn't have any.
No. All right, so now the damage. $18 points of damage.
Damn.
Why is it not rolling with the job?
Should be with advantage.
It says he's got disadvantage.
It says he's-
Oh, it says he's prone.
Well, he still hits, so we'll roll the damage. $16 points of damage.
16 points of damage.
Natural 20.
Take on.
We're having fun
Dealing
now.
and dealing.
It's a +5
Yeah.
bonus to his AC for 1 round. And now the damage.
Whoa.
He's dead. He's still got one more attack.
Dying.
Yes. That's
Could
my
you describe
practical.
that in Macho Man Randy Savage's voice?
Nope. Now he's going to turn around and hit the other one.
Yeah, buddy.
Good shot.
Oh, yeah. That dragon didn't see what he was coming. Yeah, boy.
I no longer see him as the Macho Man. I see him as the Kool-Aid Man.
As a what?
Oh
The Kool-Aid
yeah.
Man.
Oh yeah.
All right. Shadow's Lob is up again. Jesus. Hit. Yep. Max damage. All right. Fucking giant is Jesus Christ.
Broke.
Hit with the fucking thighs. Shoot. Hit. Sucks. Hate it. Hit. You guys having fun?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it for him. Red Dragon Wormling 3. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Red Dragon Wormling 3 gets a little reach on. That looks pretty good. Now let's see if I can actually this. Here we go. Oh, it wasn't working. Breath weapon.
I'm back.
Okay.
I'm back.
Success, success, success. Everybody succeeds.
I take 0.
All right. Rev, you're up. Well, that was fun. I played by myself there for about 5 minutes.
Yeah, right.
You did great.
All right.
You were great.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, Jerry.
You are great.
Wow.
I'm so proud of you.
You are great.
All right, so let's throw on my bonus action. I got Willing for a little bit, but I think that guy's bone. Let's get Jive hit him up with some hit points. And then I will. These things are fiery, so let's try a frostbite on this guy over here. But I want to make sure that it's not a touch spell. Yay! All right, we'll hit. He failed. It has disadvantage on its next attack. And then that will be my... no, I'll come stand over. No, I'm gonna stay right here, right behind Jide, I think.
Alright, Wormling.
Actually, it does say on its next weapon attack, if his jaws or whatever, or breast is considered a weapon attack. I don't know.
So what I need to do on my next weapon attack, I just...
Next weapon attack has disadvantage. I have the effect on
So
them.
he's just clawing. Oh, so you have the effect on, so don't you do that. Alright, he's going to attack Celine. The bite. Miss. And Esmeralda.
Okay. So the ship's gonna try to hit 3 again.
There it is.
Yes. Alright. Then drop that on him.
Ooh, nice.
And then he will try one more because he's really pissed.
He's not heavy.
And missed it. And then Esmeralda will do her green flame blade, and she will reach out and yes. Okay. She will do that, and then she will. Wait a minute, what is that one? I don't think that rolled correctly. And then she will lash out again. Miss that one. That's going to piss her off. So she's going to twirl around and that would be her turn.
Okay, Rascal.
Coming. Rascala. Alright, he's going to target number 3. And he's going to say, oh, why aren't you a precious little blistering thing full of scales and scowls? And he's going to do vicious mockery on him. If I can find it, because my sheet is retarded. I've done vicious mockery. There we are.
You're not allowed to say that anymore. It's otherly able.
Yes, sorry. Handicapable. And he failed. Yes. So here we go. Boom. 7. Pitiful. And he has disadvantage on his next attack. And that should be my turn. If I can get this to quit. There we go.
Alpha.
Alright. So I think I'm gonna move there. Still can't really get everybody. I'm gonna look back at the other one everybody's been messing up. I'm gonna let's do Word of Radiance.
Oh.
And it succeeds. Well, that's it, I think.
Yeah.
What a turn. Thanks for coming out, everybody. Yeah, I'll just keep you in my
Glad you
spirit
could join.
radiance.
What was the word you used? Don't use that word again.
What is it?
Use your
That was
word.
not very radiant.
Nope, not very radiant.
Very
Spirit
dim.
Guardians it
Remember,
is.
darkness
dull.
is not a good word for word of radiance.
Will, you are up.
All right. Willen is going to step over and flank with Bishop.
Lower the boom.
And he is going to Shillelagh attack. There's Wormling 3. Perfect. A 2 and a 3. All right. Because he did attack, he is going to try his martial arts on this too. As a bonus action,
Give him the ding ding.
he's trying. For 4 points of damage.
You're not 26
Vulnerable.
yet.
Oh, it's vulnerable to bludgeoning.
Yep.
So you're not up
Everybody
to
knows
26
cursed.
yet.
That'll be Willen's turn.
What level monk are you?
Shit. Not very high, like 3?
Oh, okay.
3.
Yeah, you should still be at 4 then. I thought you might have gone up to level 6.
Are
Or a
wormlings
D6.
1 and 2 are like both down on the floor, or is one still in the
Yep, you can attack either one of them.
Okay. Well, I was going to try to move, but if they're both down next to me, then I can't do that. So, Um. Well, I could. I could disengage and try to get over to the other side and pass up my turn.
You could just take the attack of opportunity from one of them.
Yeah, but it could be a breath weapon, which would get
No,
other people.
I don't think you can do a breath weapon with attack of opportunity, can you?
Maybe not. Yeah,
I don't know. I don't
he is,
know.
He is
I don't
going
know.
to do that. He's going to take an opportunity attack from Wormling 2 and move over to here.
Okay.
Red Snapper.
What's a red snapper?
And then he is going to bonus action Hex Wormling 2. As soon as I find it, there it is. Alright, and first attack. Did you want to do your opportunity attack first? Or?
Yeah, I guess you did kind of go away. Kind of come in and out, didn't you?
I mean, I left, but I came right back. But I mean, that's up
Yeah,
to you, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's technically he gets it, but he missed, so it doesn't matter.
All right, first attack. I don't like that 1 on the 8. Come on now. Second attack. Do better.
Do better.
Still got a 1. All right, that is my turn.
Okay. All right, number 2. Odds, jive, evens. It's only evens. Bite attack.
Hey!
Oh,
I'm going to use the Blessed Strikes on that Spirit Guardians on 2. Not much damage, but it's more.
Better.
Target is subject to all possible opportunity attacks from all your allies adjacent to it. So basically, the 1 is going to get a free attack. Roll damage here first. Oh, max damage
On who?
on Celine.
Oof.
That was a big hit. I mean, it's going
Holy
to roll.
shit. Look at that. Look at that. 10-4, 10-4. That was almost max damage.
Almost, yeah. I just saw the 2 10s
4
pop
more.
up right beside each other.
Yeah, 4 more and it would have been 38 would have been max damage.
Yes. All right. Well, your turn.
All right. Try again. So I'm not even targeted? Don't even target it. There you go.
There it is.
There's my hit. And Chill Arts attack. Double 3s. Jesus. All right.
Holy crapola.
He's hanging by a thread.
Oh, top of the order. Top of the morning. All right. Ormeling 2, first attack. Alright, that's his turn.
Alpha.
All right. I think that he is going to. That one's right in front of him. He's just gonna guiding bolt. Hopefully, he'll be able to hit this one. That'll do it. Damage. Decent. Blessed strikes. There's or almost max. And then the one in front of Salim will now have advantage. And he's just gonna stay right there.
Reverend Raylan.
All right. I'm just gonna throw a healing over at y'all.
Are you mad at me?
Appreciate
Oh,
it.
I forgot you. Sorry,
Are
I
you
completely,
mad at me?
I completely spaced out that you just got right.
Oh my
God.
god,
Two
y'all's all
wounds.
green too.
Got
Y'all's
Like an
all
anxious-
green.
And it's
Like an anxious girlfriend. Are you mad?
I mean,
wake up.
Y'all is all green.
well now.
Oh, that's true.
I mean, I
I
appreciate
was like,
it.
what did I do to him?
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
I mean, there's a lot of times you're a little rude. I'm just saying.
That's true.
No.
That is
You stinky. I mean,
So rude.
it's the stink.
Yeah, he
It
is
really
still
turns you
stinking.
off.
No.
Looks like he stinks in the picture.
No, you do you, man. I'm just teasing.
No, I mean, I just completely forgot that you got hit. I was spaced out. That's my bad. So I'll.
Right, you didn't heal Giant or Shadow.
so I can add that.
I heard
back.
Jai last time.
Chad's 99 of 100 hit points. I better give him a heal.
I can add it back if you want to read.
No,
I do read.
done. Hands off the chest
It's
piece.
done. The dice have done been rolled.
I'm just giving you shit. Thank you.
I'm gonna kill. So I'm killing Celine this next turn just because.
All right,
Strahd did say I was going to be first. So.
I mean, I would have hit you all three. My bad. I'll hit you next time if you're alive. Even if you're not, I'll bring you back to life.
There's no wrong.
That's what I'm counting.
That's gonna be pretty brutal if somebody goes down here in the very first room.
This, yeah. Crazy.
Okay. Bishop's gonna start this one. I'm to do this with advantage. Thank you, little Willin.
Gross.
When we're out of this castle, it's gonna be called Big Willie.
And we're gonna do that. Done.
And he's down.
Wait.
Then Ez is going to come on over here, dragging along Bishop. And here, 2. I will just not move. Bishop's going to finish his second attack on dragon number 2. That's not good.
Oh, Rumble Roost.
Oh no.
He hit Celine. No.
Everybody dies.
What's wrong with your dice tonight?
You become overly hungry. Make all attacks, saves, and checks at disadvantage until you take an action to consume a ration.
Bishop doesn't
He
eat.
can't eat. So he's
So
always
he's going to be disadvantaged from now on.
forever.
What?
His joints rust up.
But it doesn't. But that doesn't make sense.
The dice have spoken.
It says he becomes overly hungry. He can't. He doesn't have hunger. How can he become overly hungry?
That is-
He hungers
I-
for
well,
machine.
because he
My
sees
hands
the
are
food,
tied.
he's like, I wish I could eat. Man, that looks so
My hands
good.
are tied. Yeah, he wants to eat.
He can't eat, but
Nothing
he
I
is
can do about it.
It looks so good, but I can't eat.
Can't ask Jeremy Crawford anymore.
Yep, can't do sage advice.
Well, we can make Esmeralda disadvantaged.
No, that's okay.
If you feel better about that.
No,
You're doing it
that's
to
fine.
our son. That's our son you're talking about.
Alright, so Esmeralda's going to come in with her green flame, lighten up, trying to attack this guy.
Who are you attacking?
Okay, so where are you attacking?
Number
Because
one. Number one.
Did you move?
We're up by
moved.
one and we're in front of 1 and 2.
Okay, I saw.
I
yeah,
see Bishop,
okay.
but not you.
Yeah.
You moved this way too.
No, I was right there next in front of.
You're squeezing. I'm gonna allow it because it's just because we start off so much. But yeah, you got Bishop takes up 4 squares, and you kind of got him squozed in between.
Oh, okay.
But that's okay. We're good. We're fine. We'll play it out this way this time.
Except you're taking my flanking spot.
I'm so sorry.
It's alright.
Willen's back here like, you guys got it, right?
I'll let you have it.
All right, so we've got that, and then I think this is the right one. We'll roll the damage. Wait, that's not right. Do we roll the? I'm having such technical difficulties today. The damage does not get rolled with advantage. Just the.
Just attack.
Just the attack.
That's the damage.
Yes. Well, she already rolled and hit him.
Oh, gotcha. Sorry.
Yeah. And then she'll drag the other damage over to number 2.
There you go. You're doing it right.
And
forgot to do
then-
that earlier.
She's gonna come in and strike at this guy. Then she'll do the damage on him. Oops, wrong one. And then she'll do one more over top of number 2. Then she'll drop that on him. And she'll call it a day.
Here you go.
Call it a day.
I know you guys got this last one. It's all good.
There's 2 of them left in there. Or is it one of them dead?
One's
She just killed one.
Yeah, 2 died.
Oh, you killed 2? Bam.
All right, Shadow Slav. He's gonna come up here.
Ooh, we're getting into the
Uh-oh,
fray.
he's in melee.
You know, what can he fight with?
He's
Oh,
shillelagh.
he's using Shillelagh staff. All right, so he does Shillelagh and attacks.
Natty 20. Oh.
Miss. He just gets one. He just gets one Shillelagh attack. So,
Yeah.
and he's going to step back, and I'm not going to take an opportunity attack just because I'm trying to stop playing PCs. Rathskeller.
Rascal looks down at Willen, and Willen hears in his mind, he's like, look at them. Practical. It takes all of them to destroy these feeble little dragons, while you single-handedly killed this one over here. I am going to call you a lone wolf from now on. You are Practical Lobo. And then he's going to turn his attention to Wormling
Practical
1,
Lobo.
and he's going to do a Mind Sliver on him.
Sheriff Lobo. Wasn't that BJ and the Bear?
Something like that, yeah. Lobo is a wolf, Spanish for wolf, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's a Sheriff Lobo in some 1970s.
Oh, yeah. I remember BJ and the Bear. That was good stuff. All right, here we go.
It's also New
I
Mexico.
don't think he succeeded.
Isn't it New
Yep.
Mexico Lobos?
Lobos. New Mexico or New Mexico State.
Yep.
That's my 10.
Giant's gonna fly up over Bishop, land right there. Unarmed strike. Fucking A. Jesus. That's 3 nat 20s.
You wrote 3. You wrote 3 20s for him. 4 of them, I think. 3 or 4. I can't remember. Shit, it's too many. Oh Lord, that's crazy, man. This oxy's kicking in too. This is good. I like it.
You may roll. It says you may roll a die. I'm not gonna roll a die. I'm just gonna roll double damage.
Oh man, that's great.
All right, let's do it again. You know, I'll probably just get another nat 20 here. Just, you know, why not?
Why not? Why not?
No, but I hit.
Is he
And
rolling reckless?
No, but that's okay. All right. The job is done. It's the wormling's turn. Oh, he's almost dead, but not quite. He's going to attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Start at Esmeralda and work my way down and around. 8. Can I attack Sully?
It's okay. He's already dead.
Fuck off.
Okay, that's awesome.
Dragon Falls.
I'll never be able to play a cleric in any Jared campaign ever again.
I'm never going to allow clerics ever again. It's the last Dragon Falls. These doors right in front of Jide swing silently open. And let me open up. You can move the mask mode and show you what you see.
Can I finish out my minute of healing on people?
Yep.
All right.
Excellent work, Practical.
So how long does that affect? Does that effect stay on Bishop permanently?
No,
He's just fucking around.
I'm just messing around.
I thought it was
I'm
awesome.
just joshing. Just
That
joshing
was
you.
awesome. I'm just new boot scooting.
New boots.
No, it's new
boots.
boot goofing. New boot
Yeah.
goofing.
I really want to name a horse New Boot Goofy.
Oh man, that would be the greatest name ever. New boots goofing.
That shit was so great.
That was probably one of the funniest things I've ever seen when he did that little turn
He's so good.
and his bike was on that lamp post. Oh shit. I'm just
All right,
goofing.
guys, it is
Just new boot
it
goofing.
is it is 10 o'clock. And half our team. John, are you back? Did I see you pop back in? Apparently not.
Hey, yeah, I'm just logging back in. I
He's
figured
just
I
new boot
was.
goofing.
I'm just new boot goofing over here.
Who's
Am
the
I
most
still
down?
alive?
Read off your hit points right now for me.
It's
I'm
I'm
still
down
25.
17.
17.
Will's down 32.
I'm down 9 temporary.
Is that Reno 911?
You got some
Yeah,
left?
new boot goofing. Oh my god, it's
Everybody
so
should
funny.
be. That's my aura is gone, but I can
I'm down
afford to keep-
19.
All right, we got 17, 17, 19. I've got a full thing of good berries, and I can still cast it one more time. So that's 40 hit points worth. So 4 of these is 16 to Esmeralda, or 3 to Esmeralda for 12 hit points. 3 to Alpha for 12 hit points. 3 for Shadowslav for 12 hit points. Willen, go ahead and give yourself 4 more. And then I'm going to cast Good Berries.
Ooh,
And
Strahd's
have
playing.
them again.
Strahd is playing.
So we've got All right. So Esmeralda, one more for 4 more, so you're only down 1. Same to Alpha, 4 more to put you only self at 1 hit point or 1 damage. Slav, you had 19 and you got 12, so take 2 more for 8 more hit points. You're at 1.
Look at TJ over here doing all this math, man.
How many more, Willen, are you down?
Still down 6.
6. All right.
It's
You
a
can
math, it's a
have
math league.
one more
Athlete.
4. Take 4, so you have 2 wounds. What's Jide's hit points at?
That is down. Where is it? 21.
21. How many are you down, Salim?
25.
25.
Yeah,
All right.
Lucan.
You take 3 for 12 more hit points, Salim, and then Jide can get 8. That's all my good bear.
Thank you.
So I'm sure in the next battle I'll probably do some healing, so I'll hit up for the other stuff. So you're down about 10, and Jide down about 15, something like that.
Jide's down 13.
And I'm down
13. 13. All right.
All right, guys and lady.
Do we see an
Everybody good for
order
Sunday.
this,
What is? Oh, my mother-in-law's coming up, but I'm gonna play anyway. Fuck it. She's all over me all the time. Well, I mean, she's all over me all the time because she drives Cindy crazy. So I have to kind of,
Buffer.
yeah. But fuck it, I'm gonna play.
Okay. We will plan on 8 p.m. on Sunday.
Whoa! No.
No.
If Pacers win Game 6, it's gonna go Game 7 on Sunday, so I won't
They're
be
not.
able to.
Yeah, they're not
Yeah,
going to
they are.
We'll see.
They will. So I'm iffy. I'm about 50-50 on that one. You guys can flip out though.
We'll figure it out.
Everybody,
Okay.
when you say your prayers tonight, pray for Oklahoma City.
Oh, shut up. Shut up, Jeff. I hate you, man. I hate Jeff.
I just want to play.
I
for
hate
Halliburton.
Jeff. I hate
Steven,
Jeff.
why do you hate me? Are you mad at
Why?
me, Steven?
Well, yeah, well, TJ's already hates you, so we got 2 now. So
I'm going for the
Everybody's
whole
mad at Jeff.
triumvirate.
Right? Hey, fuck you, Jeff.
sorry. Yeah, fuck you, Jeff. I'm out of here.
I got you.
All right, everybody, have a good night. Enjoy the rest of your week. And,
Great game, everybody.
Yeah, it was
next
fun.
year, we'll play Sunday.
All right.
Bye.
Everybody have a
Yeah.
great rest of your week.
You too.
You too.
Moose, are you ready for bed? What happened?